Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Anaria's Journey. Today's video is going to be my 29-week and 30-week pregnancy update. I do have everything kind of written down on a little notepad to kind of help me keep the video a little bit more organized and help me remember everything that I wanted to share with you guys. So if you see me looking down, that is what I'm looking at. So baby this week and last week, is about 16 inches and weighs about 3 to 3.5 pounds. He is now able to see. His brain is growing tremendously, super fast. Red blood cells are forming in his blood marrow now, and his body is shedding the little hair that it has. I forgot the technical term for that, but that is happening at this stage. His bones are hardening. So with this, I just want to explain a little bit. As you guys know, I have osteogenesis imperfecta, which is a brittle bone disease. So this stage right here is very important to me, that I pay close attention to and make sure that I do everything I can to make sure that he's getting all the things that he needs. So basically all I do is I take calcium and vitamin D pills on top of my prenatals and all the other medications that they have me taking right now, just to make sure that I know he is getting as much of those vitamins and things like that that he needs, to make sure just that they're hardening and growing and forming in the best way that they can possibly form. I do not know if he has this yet. I was going to get tested for it. I did get offered the option to, but with that, there's a huge chance of miscarriage, and I have a previous history of miscarrying, so that was something that I just chose to find out after the baby is born, so he will be tested at the hospital. He is practicing breathing about 30 to 40% of the time, and he can gain up to about 1/2 pound a week now, so he's growing like crazy. My dog is here with me, so if you hear any little nicks and knacks around here, noises, anything like that, that is my dog. He might even pop his head up over here a couple times. I try to keep him out of the video just because I would like to give you guys all of my attention, but he is still a little puppy and he likes to be a little jealous of the camera, so if he comes in the video, I apologize. So now on to me. I'm just going to go over a little bit about, there he is. I'm going to go over a little bit about myself and then move on to the symptoms. So these ones are not symptoms, so to say. They're just kind of information, things just kind of that are going on with myself. I weigh about 146, so I am not really gaining much weight. This is something that it's kind of just a weird subject for me. I started off at about 135, 140, somewhere in there before I got pregnant. And then throughout my first trimester, I lost about 20 to 25 pounds because of my morning sickness, my nausea and vomiting and everything like that. I could not, when I tell you guys it was bad, I could not even hold water in. Like, I couldn't take my prenatals at first because I couldn't keep the water. I couldn't even keep water in my system. And with prenatals, you're supposed to take them with food, otherwise they'll come right back up. So I had a hard time getting any kinds of anything into my body. Water was hard to keep down. I would try Jello, I tried applesauce, I tried fruits, I tried vegetables, light things, crackers, cereal. Nothing would stay down. It was horrible. At the time, I was still in school. So I did have a rough patch with my attendance as well, because I couldn't even like get up in the morning. Like, I would get up and then I would be like basically hugging the toilet. Like, I couldn't even leave the bathroom to go to school. So the rough nausea stage in the beginning was not fun. Because of that, my weight has kind of been weird. So currently I'm back a little bit above where I started. So overall, with the weight loss, I've pretty much gained the 20-25 pounds back, and then maybe like an extra 5 pounds. My sleep pattern has been very, very off. I wouldn't say I have a hard time getting sleep. It's just the timing of it is always all over. Like some nights I can't sleep, but during the day, those days, I'm knocked. Some days I feel really tired and I'll go to lay down, and then once I go to lay down, it's like I'm not tired anymore. I just got a big spurt of energy from no reason. I didn't take a nap. I didn't do anything. I just moved from one spot to another spot, and in that moving, I just lost the tiredness. And then baby moving a lot more and things like that, it's kind of hard to get a little bit more comfortable at night. But for the most part, I am sleeping. It's just kind of an off schedule. My nesting mode has begun. Now, I've been kind of waiting that off just because I have had miscarriages before, and we haven't been able to have a baby shower because of the COVID-19. So gifts and all that stuff have kind of been coming. Ooh, that was weird. I just flew past. Gifts and stuff like that have been coming at weird times. We're just now starting to make sure that we are getting the gifts from everybody. People are now starting to kind of give us things that we need. And we also as well are now starting to purchase and put things together. So nesting mode has begun. We're going to be starting to set up his room. I will be doing a tour, showing you guys kind of all the things that we have for him and how we set everything up basically. And then the last thing before I go into my symptoms, this is something that I thought I would have and I don't have yet. Knock on wood, fingers crossed, I don't jinx it and I get a bunch of them now, but I don't have any stretch marks yet. My mother has stretch marks pretty bad, honestly. She didn't get them at first with her first children. I think it was more of just because she had multiple kids that's where those came in. They're not like super bad, but she does have them. You can see them. They're noticeable. My older sister as well has 2 kids. She has some stretch marks, not very many. So I'm thinking that if I do get any, they're not going to be very noticeable and like there. I do think if I were to have another kid or more than one other kid after him, that is when stretch marks would possibly begin to show. So now for symptoms. Symptoms this week, let me tell you, they're kind of long. Like, you can, oh, hold on, let me see if you can, there we go. They're kind of long. This is all symptoms right here. And then there's my cravings down here. Those are kind of big too now, because that's a symptom this week and last week. So horrible back pain. I cannot even explain how horrible the back pain is. It is the worst thing ever. I don't know how to work with it. I don't know what to do. I try to do the little stretches that they put in the binder that they gave you. I try to do like yoga, like where you stretch and whatever, and it's like nothing at all is helping. I'm gonna put this down to talk about this one. Okay, sorry, had a little interrupting moment there, but back to what I was saying. So this next symptom, I asked, so yesterday my boyfriend was here and I told him I was going to be doing this video, and I asked him, I said, babe, what's some stuff that you've noticed about me? You're very moody. That's exactly what he said. Like, I literally wrote it in quotes on here so that I would not forget exactly what he said. Apparently, I'm extremely moody. Not apparently, I am. I will give him that. I don't even know how to, it's bad. My moods, they go like this throughout the day. So I'll wake up and it'll be like here for no reason. This is low. This is bad. And then it'll go up here. And then it'll go up here. And then it'll go back down. And then it'll be like right here. And then it'll be back down here by like noon. And then it'll be like here. And it'll go up. And then it'll be up. This is about like, 3, maybe 4. Then it'll go all the way back down here. I'm irritated for no reason about I don't know what. It'll go up, up, down, down. Then it'd be like all the way down here come nighttime because I'd be hungry. And let me tell you, your girl turns into a little devil when she's hungry. And by night, it's kind of just like, I just want to go to bed and cuddle with him and be loved on, and I turn into like a little baby. He loves you though. He loves me. It's okay. PGP. Pelvic girdle pain. If you didn't know what that meant. It's been here for months now. A lot of it has to do with my disability. But it's not like her that hurts. But it's like that bone, like it just feels like I'm just getting like big punched down there. This is like the way I can explain it to you guys. If you've ever been kneeled or anything, like been play fighting and got a knee to her, that is what it feels like, but all the time. Dizziness when I'm trying to cook. I'm not exactly sure where this comes from or why I get this, but it's been pretty much every time I try to cook for him. I try to cook for my boyfriend sometimes and, surprise him. Like I remember one morning I was trying to cook him breakfast and I was trying to be all cute and romantic and, cook him something to eat because he's always making me food. And I just felt so bad about myself because I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't do it. I got so dizzy. I had to have him come in there and help me. I had to sit at the table with the little skillet that plugs in and whatever, and it has a little temperature thing to you can cook on it. You can cook eggs, bacon, whatever. I had to sit there and cook bacon and cook the eggs at the table like a lazy person. Couldn't stand up over the stove and cook. Like I just couldn't. I don't know why that happens to me, but it does. If that's happened to anybody else while they were pregnant, just let me know down in the comments. Sharp pain in my belly button. So this is like I feel like a weird thing. I have told this to other people that I know that have been pregnant, and they kind of gave me like a weird look, like what? Basically it's like a stabbing kind of. I don't even know, like it's like a sharp, like it feels like maybe he's pulling on the umbilical cord because that connects to your belly button. Like a weird, like a yank or something, like a sharp stinging, like I don't know. It's not something I am really worried about, but it just, I don't know. It's a weird symptom that I've noticed, and it's just started this week. Frequent urination. Let me tell you, I pee all day. I probably basically pee my pants at least once a day. And it's not like a huge pee your pants. It's just like you can't control it. It just... And it's so bad, like literally, it's always, I go pee all day, every day. Like my boyfriend laughs at me because of this, and it just irritates me because I can't help it, and I feel so disgusting when it happens. Like it's disgusting. Who wants to pee their pants? But it's like, come on now. He needs to just come out. That's how I feel about it. I'm over this pregnancy. I just want my son out. Light nausea, not bad nausea, it's just kind of like random here and there. I don't really want food for the most part. I am hungry. I eat all day, every day. That's all I want to do is eat. And then kind of like random big aches, stretching kind of thing. Like I've been trying to do a little bit more exercising lately, walks, things like that. It's getting nice outside. Can't really go anywhere because of quarantine, so we try to go on like a walk with the dog. Or the other day I was babysitting my niece and nephew. We went on a walk. I barely made it. My stomach was like it was just not nice. And then shortness of breath. That one's something that kind of, it's not extremely there. When I talk a lot, it's there. When I go upstairs, it's horrible. Like I cannot breathe when I get up to the top of the stairs. Sometimes I have to stop in the middle of the stairs to breathe. Cravings, my cravings. So this is the last thing, and then we'll do a belly bump and we'll be done with this video. So biggest craving, I don't know if this is really a craving, but it's water. I love my water. That's all I pretty much want to drink now. There's one more thing I drink, and that's a new craving of mine. It was so good. I got introduced to it like last week, I believe, and oh my goodness, I fell in love. I just want it every day now. Pickles. Pickles, pickles, pickles. This has been a craving of mine my whole freaking pregnancy. I love pickles. I will eat a whole jar of pickles in one sitting by myself. Taco Bell breakfast crunch wrap. Let me put y'all on the steak breakfast crunch wrap. You add bacon, you add sour cream, take off the jalapeno sauce. Oh my goodness. The best thing I've ever ate in my life. Like, and they're not cheap. They're like $5 the way that I make them for just one, and I usually get two. So I usually spend like $10 in the morning, or he spends $10 depending on kind of who goes to gets it, on food for me in the morning because I'm fat. But he does the same thing. Like, I introduced it to him and he eats two of them now too. So our breakfast price is like $20 for us both to eat because they smack. That they are so good. I don't care. Sweets and fruits, things like that. Oh, I like sweets, fruits. Fruits are so good. I like been craving fruits a lot lately. Fresh fruits like strawberries, kiwis, watermelon. Yes. Grapes. Oh, yeah. Fries and potatoes. I don't know why I've been craving these, but like the other day, he cooked me dinner and it was rice, chicken with vegetables, kind of like mixed it all together. And I literally made fries on top of that meal and just ate the fries on the side because I really wanted fries. And then the other drink that I said, drum roll, strawberry culotta from Dunkin' Donuts. I've never had one of those before. I've never even had Dunkin' Donuts, honestly. But he got coffee at McDonald's, and I don't drink coffee. I can't drink coffee. You're not supposed to drink caffeine. But he got coffee, and I really was like, I was just butthurt kind of because you're not supposed to drink coffee when you're pregnant. So I was like, you know, I got emotional. I wanted something, and I couldn't have that. So we went to Dunkin' Donuts because I wanted some donuts. And he asked me if I wanted something to drink, and I was like, well, do they have like shakes? And he's like, no, they got coffee, they have this, they have that. And he's seen a culotta, and he was like, can I have a strawberry culotta? And I thought it was for him, like maybe he knew what it was. And he got it and he tasted it, and he was like, this is actually really good. And he gave it to me, and that thing was so good, so good. Those things are like, I'm probably gonna get one today when he gets off of work. We're gonna go straight there because I was gonna get one last night, but everything closes early now. Everything closes at like 8 o'clock. So by the time we thought about going to get food, it was closed. Today, girls, get in the culotta. Now belly bump and we'll be done with the video. So this is what it looks like from the front. I have all black on, so you can't really tell. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull my pants down a little. I don't know if I'm the only pregnant person who does that, but I put my pants like up here because he does not like when they're down here. So this is what it looks like from the front. Big old looking balloon looking belly. It's so funny. And then when you turn, it's just like bam. So there's my belly. Again, I'll do this way. It's getting big, guys. It's kind of nuts, honestly. So, I hope you guys liked my video. I'm probably going to be doing my disability video, my osteogenesis imperfecta video, kind of explaining how that works being pregnant, explaining a little bit about what it is. It's a very rare condition. I'm sure a lot of people aren't even sure what that is. So that video will probably be recorded either today, otherwise probably tomorrow, because, you know, it needs to be talked about. Also thinking about doing a Q&A, pregnancy Q&A, and kind of just a Q&A about myself as well. Ooh, sorry guys, I'm shaking a little bit. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And I will see you guys in my next video.